Hey guys, so thanks for tuning in to this class. I'm so excited to share this information with you all. There's going to be a few more posts go up over the next hour on different DIY recipes, but I really wanted to share with you some more insight into your overall skin health and how you can influence healthy skin, promote healthy skin in your body without all of the cosmetic products per se, because it doesn't matter how much we put on our skin. If we're not nourishing our skin, if we're not truly nourishing our skin, then it's not going to do us any good. So I have a bunch of notes here on my laptop that I've been working on. So let me just kind of glance through them here. So basically, I titled this, What You Might Be Missing. I think a lot of people are probably missing this connection because our cosmetic industry has told us basically for years that we need them to create a product that we are going to apply to our skin that's going to give us shinier, healthier skin, less acne, less wrinkles. We need this zit zapper. We need this miracle wrinkle cream, all of that, right? They've been telling us for years that that's what we need. So the good news is, and the reality is, that we cannot have healthy skin solely from our topical products. We have to take care of our skin with the rest of our body. It's super important. It is a reflection of the inside of our body. So one big thing is, digestive health. So we're going to talk about that. Also free radicals because, I just kicked my table. So free radicals because that increases and accelerates the aging process. Other things like, I said you can't solely take care of your skin from topical products, but what ingredients are in your topical products is important. So if it's a bunch of synthetic stuff, it's not going to do your body any good, because it might make your skin look really good when you're 25, but then, I'm not 25, I wasn't trying to say my skin because I'm 25, but it might make your skin look really good while you're 25, but it's doing damage inside because many of those ingredients in those pharmaceutical type or, synthetically derived cosmetic products are actually, they're being absorbed by your body, and they are causing problems with your endocrine system and your reproductive system, and causing skin irritation sometimes. But sometimes there's damage being done that you aren't seeing on the outside when you're younger, or even as you age, until it accumulates and there's some kind of trigger, there's something that goes on, you just reach a tipping point that your body can't it can't combat it anymore, it can't balance it. And then you start seeing issues, one, with your skin, but also with your health. So the issues that we talk about, with the rising cancer rates, the rising chronic illness rates, all of that is all totally connected to the things that we're putting on our body. So fake, synthetically derived products that make your skin look nice, that treat your acne when you're 17, might work for a while, but they're also causing problems on the inside. So let's talk about some of the bigger connections. Have you heard Hippocrates' quote? It says, "Let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food," right? Most people have. So I am really a strong believer in that. And I mean, growing up not eating all that much as far as real food, from our garden and things like that, we eat a lot of processed stuff, microwave meals, and I can definitely tell you that that was not doing my body any good. As I got older and we realized that there were, there was a difference between what I was buying in the freezer section and for nutrition for our body and the things that I could get when we made it fresh. And we started making those changes, I've noticed significant improvements in our overall health. So if I feel better overall, my skin probably looks better overall, right? Because my whole body's being nourished. So the real connection is really our food and what we're eating and putting in our body. So when our digestive system is overwhelmed or overloaded, it partners, it struggles with flushing those toxins out of our body effectively. So it partners with other organs in our body to try to get rid of those toxins. And our skin is a very large organ, right? I mean, hello, like all 5'6" of me, right, is covered in skin. So when our digestive system is overloaded, it will partner with our skin. And that's why you see when you talk about traditional Chinese medicine, those connections, and they have a whole face map, right? If you're having an outbreak on your chin, a lot of times they're saying that's suggestive of, hormone issues and imbalances, and that's so true, because whenever even as well as I try to do, even around my cycle, you know, like my period starts, I'll get, so that's where I usually have breakouts. It's like on my chin, right? And that is all hormonal related. So that tells me I need to clue into my hormones a little bit more, right? I need to support those with foods and good supplements and essential oils that are going to help support a healthy, balanced hormone system. So hormones. Okay. So same idea with our skin. Okay. Oh, okay. When we have breakouts along our cheeks, that's a lot of times significant of digestive system issues. And so basically our digestive system is just partnering with our skin, and it's like, hey, we got to get the stuff out of here. Sometimes you see things like rashes, right? You see like eczema in young kids because they're eating a lot of processed foods, things that have caused damage. I'm not hating on mamas that have to use formula. I had to use formula some, but my youngest son had eczema until we were able to get him onto a more real food diet. It's not a disconnection. It's definitely some type of parallel there, right? It's definitely a connection. So, what causes an overworked digestive system? Processed foods, refined carbohydrates, sugar. So basically all the processed food. Yeah. Food sensitivities. So a lot of people have things that they're sensitive to because they have digestive system problems, or because they just have an underlying, like something in their genetic makeup that makes them intolerant to certain foods. Dairy is one. I really feel strongly that processed dairy is a bigger contributing issue to digestive issues and that whole lactose intolerance concept than raw food, than raw milk is. But some people can't tolerate either. So sometimes dairy is a problem. And then too much alcohol, a high stress lifestyle. So if you're go, you're in a job that you don't love, it's overworking you, you're working 60, 70, 80 hours a week and you're exhausted and there's no time for you, that's like totally, that's totally like an issue, all right? It's causing stress to your digestive system. If you're not exercising enough, exercise helps your body, right? It helps your organs function well. You need to be able to get those things out of your system. And if you're not excreting it. I mean, exercise also contributes to lymphatic, detoxing, right? Because your lymphatic system, there's a whole bunch of those under your armpits. So that is important. We sweat there, right? If we do not have a healthy functioning lymphatic system, we don't have a healthy functioning, all of that. If we're not flushing those things out, if we're not sweating routinely, we're not getting those things out of our body system.